Good evening with the Lime Sports World. I'm Damien Best. Well, a 102-run target was too much for West Indies women as they lost to New Zealand women last night in the triangular tournament. In their first defeat of the competition at Kensington Oval, the Windies women were asked to field first and the visitors made 101 for 7 in their 20 overs. Stacey Ann King took 2 for 12 and Shaquana Quinton 2 for 16. In reply, the hosts appeared to be on course when Stephanie Taylor with 24 and Juliana Nero 20 put on 44 for the first wicket inside the first 10 overs, but they only got up to 92 for 8 by the end.
Oh, that would have been a great catch. Instead, it's gone for 4. Well placed. It's going to go quite close to the boundary, and it gets there now. A loud shout for LBW, and he's given her. Peter Nero thought that was going on. Well, that's struck pretty high. Stacey King gets under it. Catch taken.
And she's got that one through. Just a tad short and a boundary. This one is high in the air. It may just drop safe. No, it's well caught again.
It's about that.
Good work there by the West Indies. Excellent captaincy. I think she's got that one in the gap and a welcome boundary for the White Ferns. That's a good shot. Slightly inside to out. That's a big hit. Has it got the legs? Yes. I think Rachel Priest has got hold of that one. There are 2 fielders in the deep, but they can just watch it.
Well, she's bolder. Stacey Ann King in her 50th T20 for the West Indies. Outcaught. Lots of energy.
Ability.
Swing in the air and outcaught. Another wicket, and Stacey King has 2.
Over the top. Confident shot. Down the ground and just out of the reach.
That's a good shot. Into the boundary for 4. Wicket number 1. I got the impression that Juliana Nero was just trying to force it unnecessarily. Did she get a nick? Yes, she did. 1 ball. Dotting goes for a crease. Swing over mid-wicket. Well, that's in the air and that's out caught. Well placed. Struck powerfully into the gap for 4. Well, that one has gone out to long on and is taken.
The captain going big. I don't think she's got enough. Is circling it and takes a comfortable catch. Wicket now. Going for the big hit. In the air and in the gap. They'll probably be looking to take the arm on, and I think she's going to be struggling.
Decision pending, and as expected, that's out.
Appeal for a catch at the wicket, and that's it. I think she'll get a 4, but that wouldn't be quite enough for the Windies. So the White Ferns have inflicted the first defeat for the West Indies at home.
Well, the Windies women still lead the 3-team table with 8 points, ahead of England and the White Ferns, who both are on 4 points. The tournament continues tomorrow when New Zealand face England. A loss for New Zealand will seal the Windies and England in the final, even before the final preliminary match on Thursday. Well, teams continue to fight for playoff positions, just 3 rounds shy of the Lime Pelican Football Challenge quarterfinals. Firehouse, LG Strikeforce and Top Bay Settlers all bettered their chances last night at the National Stadium. Firehouse came away with a 2-1 win over Sportstown Galaxy in the first game. Strikeforce defeated Red Snappers by the same margin, while Top Bay Settlers beat Academics 1-0. And that result has eliminated the defending champions. Sean Green reports.
It was already tied up at this stage between Firehouse and Sportstown in the yellow. But Paul Lovell wasn't satisfied with that, so he had to put his team in the lead in the dying moments. That's good enough for the 2-1 win for the Firehouse lads. This is Red Snappers in the red up against LG Strike Force. And speaking about strike, that's exactly what Carl Joseph did in the 19th minute. As easy as you like, from right in front of the keeper. But something went wrong for Strike Force in minute number 34. Now just look at that tackle. You can't do that without some sort of penalty. A free kick was awarded and Andrews Leslie made it count, beating the keeper near the upright to level the score. And 5 minutes from time, Strike Force struck again. Akeem Hill with a beautiful finish. He loved it because it was good enough to give them the 2-1 win. And just one goal was scored in the nightcapper game between Academics and Top Base Settlers in the yellow. And it was all it took for the win. Sean Green, CBC Sports.
Well, West Indies assistant coach Toby Radford has been named as Glamorgan's new head coach. Radford, 41, will take over from Matthew Mott following a season where the English county side reached the final of the YB40. He will join the new chief executive, Hugh Morris, the outgoing managing director of England Cricket, as part of a new management team at Glamorgan from November 1st. In 2010, Radford moved to the Caribbean to take up a post at the newly formed High Performance Centre here in Barbados, from where he became involved with the West Indies squad, firstly as a batting coach and then as coach of Otis Gibson's assistant. And Gibson himself had been linked with the Glamorgan coaching job, but the WICB and Gibson made it clear that the rumours were false. Well, there's a new form of cricket and it's about to take off here in Barbados. University of the West Indies, in conjunction with the creators of Cage Cricket, recently joined via Skype with the launch of the new game. They partner with celebrations for Black History Month. CBC's Anne-Marie Burke reports.
You thought cricket couldn't get any more innovative? Think again. There's a new format on the market. It's called Cage Cricket.
What do we have here? For each player, we have 6 players. Each player is provided with a bib. Each bib has a number. So for each game, each number is coordinated with a color. So at each game you have to be where the number says you're supposed to be. So game 1, here is the batter and here is the bowler. So number 1 is batting and number 2 is bowling. Number 4 is on the red zone. Number 6 is on the yellow zone. Number 5 is on the blue zone. And number 3 is on the green zone. So you have to find the zones on the field and position yourself right there. And here we have the point system. So the aim of the batsman is trying to hit your areas. So if you hit the blue area, you get 10 points. The red you get 20, the green you get 30, and the yellow you get 40. So every time you hit your areas, the runs accumulate. If you're on 40, and you know a fielder catches you at 20, so you reduce 20 points. All right. So the aim is to try and hit your areas without getting out. This is to indicate what play is going on. So each play has 6 games. So you have the first play, has game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have the second play, which goes on to the same thing. So it's basically the same as normal cricket. You have six balls per over, and you're trying to stay in the box. So if you go over the box, it's a no ball. And normally the game is played in a cage. So if you hit the ball outside of the cage, you're out.
Hodge and his fellow UWI cricket teammates were part of a special display of the new game at the indoor nets at Cave Hill, which formed part of a joint launch in the United Kingdom to celebrate Black History Month. The connection was done via Skype. Cage Cricket is the brainchild of former Hampshire player Lawrence Pretty Paul and backed by Stuart Robertson, the man who invented 2020 cricket. It is also supported by the England cricket legend Sir Ian Botham. The game aims to create a new approach to cricket as something that is fun, exciting and competitive. With the slogan "Breaking New Boundaries," it has a global scope, being introduced in the US, Canada, South Africa, India and the Caribbean, looking to garner talent from urban areas who may lack the standard cricket facilities. In Barbados, Mohamed Pandor, a coach and referee, is a facilitator of the game. So what did the players have to say about being cage cricketers?
It's a really good game. I think it's really interesting, it's fun, and it keeps everybody involved.
In the game of cricket, you have the umpires, you worry about getting LBW, getting worried about caught, but in this game, you don't have to worry about that. You're just looking at scoring runs and enjoying it a bit more, a little freedom, a little relaxation. It's good for the players to enjoy.
Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.